It's the U.S. Olympic trials for track and field here at Hayward Field. Olympian Sonia Richards-Ross turned business owner with her husband, former New York Giant Aaron Ross, came out with coordinates last year for Christmas.
As a former track athlete, clothing, such an important thing.
Yeah.
Being stylish and still being comfortable to run your race. Tell me about coordinates, where it started, and just a little bit about your inspiration to.
Sure. Well, coordinates actually started with my husband and I, who's actually here tonight, and we just wanted to do something that felt really authentic to where we were on our journey as athletes and now retired athletes. And so we're all about family, we're all about creativity, entrepreneurship, creating memorable moments. So we launched coordinates last year for Christmas and launched our own Christmas collection that sold out in a month. And then we decided we wanted to do something with the entities that we love. And so we started with Team USA. And so this is our official collection for Team USA, our pajamas / loungewear. It has been so incredible to gift the athletes the pajamas and to just hear their reactions and to be contributing to my sport in this way. It just really means the world to me. Well, so this collection specifically obviously was inspired by Team USA. So we have the red, white, and blue, and we also created the first ever Team USA plaid collection. So we have the one in the back that has the red, white, and blue stripe. That is our official plaid collection. And the red, white, and blue is actually our inspirational collection. And if you look closely, there are a collection of affirmative words, words of affirmations on the pajamas. So they say things like passion, determination, focus, faith. And we just thought about all that it takes for athletes to live in the dream. And we put those words on the pajamas because we want them to feel inspired while they're there in Paris. And we want everyone that wears it to also feel inspired to be able to live their goals as well.
How do you feel being at these trials this year?
Oh, I am loving it. You know, it's just so amazing. I'm so excited for the athletes because, you know, the last Olympics were in Tokyo. There were no fans in the stands. It was right after COVID. It was a kind of a strange time for the entire world. But this time the athletes are going to get to go back and experience the full Olympic experience in one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And so I'm just so excited that I get to watch that and I get to call the races for NBC, and I'm going to be over there in Paris again. So it's just, it's like the best of both worlds.
And my last question, your most memorable track and field moment?
Oh yeah, my most memorable track and field moment, hands down, was winning gold in London in 2012. I almost said Paris, but I'm not going to Paris to compete. But in 2012, winning gold, I won the 400 and then came back and won the 4x4 with my team. And my husband was there, my entire family was there. So it was just a really special moment. And I'm looking forward to so many incredible athletes getting an opportunity to live that moment as well.
Erin Reese walked away with the bronze medal Thursday in the hammer throw.
Tell me about your experience here and what it was like getting that medal.
My experience here has been a dream come true. I love Hayward and I love coming here, and so to be able to kind of get it on that last throw and was able to get my first medal here, like that meant everything, and I am just ecstatic right now.
When will you be able to take another shot at getting into Paris?
Yeah, so I'm competing this Sunday at a meet in Canada. That's the last day to compete and qualify, and so I'm hoping to either have a little bit better mark to boost my world ranking or to just get the standard and be done with it. So, yeah.
All right, and highlight of the meet?
Highlight of the meet, like performance-wise or like the whole meet?
The whole meet.
Oh man, there are so many highlights. Maybe, you know, Snoop Dogg being here was a pretty cool highlight, but I wanted to meet him, but I didn't get to. So, yeah.
When you go home, what do you think your family's reaction is going to be?
Gosh, I have had so much support like coming into this and afterwards. Like my family, I just know we're just going to have a huge like after party and then celebrate, and like they're just the best. They're so supportive. So
one U.S. Army coach shares from both an athlete's and coach's point of view on these high-level meets.
Tell me about the experience as a coach. We often hear from the athletes and, you know, the former athletes and Olympians. What about a coach's perspective on the trials?
You know, I'm a former athlete myself, so I will speak, you know, on behalf of the athletes. Because, you know, coaches, we have the same feeling, the same pressure that they have to make the Olympic team, what it takes for them to make the Olympic team. And so if I speak on behalf of the coaches, we do have expectation for the athletes because, you know, every day we put in work and we expect them to perform at when it's needed, especially Olympic trials, to make the Olympic team.
What events do you coach?
I coach middle distance to marathon. I had a steeplechase, 2 U.S. Army world-class athlete, soldier athletes. They competed in steeplechase, and then I have one for the 5K tonight. And then I have discus, Jaeger, former Olympian, and I have a specialist, Bailey, who's stationed in Texas, who is doing a 400-meter hurdles.
That's a lot of events.
Yes, and
What did you run as an athlete?
I ran a marathon. I was in the Olympic trials 2020.
And if you could narrow it down to one single thing that is your favorite moment of the trial so far for you, what has been a highlight for you?
The highlight for me is how even it doesn't really matter you made the team or you did not. It's about you giving 100% and trying to make sure that you get to the top 3. So I think that speaks a lot. It's the same as the top 3 who made the Olympic team, because you come in here and you put 100%. It doesn't. When you're going back, if you didn't make the team, you learn something from it.